welcome to Until the Last Drop. My name's Marco Delvecchio. I want to thank Purple Banter, Kati, and LJ. I want to thank Barney's Beanery. This is where we film the magic at. And Until the Last Drop, I gave a couple premises last show. It's Until the Last Drop of Conversation, Until the Last Drop of Delicious Happy Dads, one of our sponsors, as well as Monsters Reign Storm, the best pre-workout in the biz. Let me tell you, I'm fired up right now. But first, we're going to get to our guest. He's amazing. But I'm going to tell you the drop of the week real quick. Dating in LA. How bad is that? Okay? Especially the dating apps. Okay, Hinge, these girls be taking photos with 5 of their best friends. They don't know which one's which. I'm fucking doing Where's Waldo to find the bitch. And then we got Raya. I don't know if you guys know Raya, but it's like an LA nightclub. You know, everyone's hot. No one's fucking making moves. Okay? So, I brought a girl from Hinge out on a date the other night in my go-to spot, Laura Hardware, Soho House. Soho House is fantastic. A little pricey, but it's worth it. I pick her up in East Hollywood because I'm a goddamn gentleman, and then go all the way back to West Hollywood. We get up there, we have a little din-din appetizers on trays, the whole freaking menu. And then the manager comes over because he's friendly with me and introduces himself to her. She decides to ask him if they're hiring. Is this a goddamn interview or a first date, my girl? Come on. Oh, God, I got a hand job out of it, though. That's all that matters. All right, that was a drop of the week. I'm bringing on my guest right now. He is a producer, a rapper. He has worked with Busta Rhymes, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock. I'm glad to call him my friend Willie B, but he goes by Ichiban Don. Ichiban Don the building, get over here.
I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. Chilling at the gas station when the time's cold. In the kitchen, hostile trying to
Yes, sir. What's up, baby? Pull up a little chair there. How you doing, my guy? Long time coming.
I know, man.
Long time coming. You as well, my man. Pull that mic a little closer. You got a podcast too.
Oh yeah, of course. You know how I know how it goes.
I love it, baby.
Yes,
and
yes,
dude,
sir.
you do some soulful, inspirational messages on your podcast. First,
Thank
give the people, the audience, introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. I'm Ichiban. Which camera should I look into?
That one right there.
Yo, I'm Ichiban Don. Originally went by Willie B. I was a producer first. I was always an MC, but I actually started making beats to kind of like make my own beats.
Okay.
As a rapper at first, but I started getting so into production that it just became so fun. I just wanted to kind of like fully dive in it.
Yeah.
And the more I did it, you know, I started doing like beat showcases around the city, and yeah, it was working. And so, you know, from one thing led to another, ended up with TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, with home of Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock,
Let's go.
Absol. Yeah, man, and I've been locked in with those guys ever since, and I've made a lot of great things happen, from working with J. Cole to Wale and Freddie Gibbs, just a lot of cool stuff. I've just scored a documentary along with my guys D-Tones and my guy Orion.
Yeah.
But basically, they let me lead the composition on the J.R. Smith Redefined on Amazon Prime. It's a 4-episode docuseries.
Really?
And yeah, so like whatever you hear in the score, that's me and my team.
Damn, so do you prefer scoring and composing rather than rapping yourself?
That's a really good question. So here's the thing. Scoring is fun because it allows you to do so much musically. And as far as like, you know, with rap or R&B or, you know, those type of genres that I'm used to producing in, it's fun to do that too, because that's the music I like love and grew up on, and et cetera, et cetera.
For sure.
But I'm a musical person, and I don't just listen to R&B, rap. I listen to classical, I listen to jazz, I listen to rock, I listen to alternative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like pop, whatever it is, EDM, whatever. Like if it's dope, it's dope. And so as I got older, and the more I listened to those genres, I started to produce and, you know, and then kind of dabble into more of those genres as far as creativity is concerned. And so the thing with scoring, it kind of allows you to, you know, kind of explore all of that. Because, you know, different scenes need different moods. The thing about scoring, it's so fucking strenuous, bro. Oh, my God.
Hold for that bitch-ass plane real quick.
All right. Oh my God, bro.
Wait,
Like,
so why is it strenuous? Is it just like the editing aspect of like tedious?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So that's the part you don't like.
I don't like it, but it's kind of like one of those things where it's like if you love it, as far as the full spectrum of what you do, you're gonna take whatever it comes with it.
For sure.
But no, I prefer not to deal with that part. Yeah, but I love scoring because it also allows me to show people the different like sides of my creativity. Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take it back to the roots. So you're from LA originally, right?
100%.
Linwood,
California.
I'm not familiar. What's that near?
Linwood, you're from the East Coast. Right?
I'm from the East Coast.
Yeah. So Linwood, California is a city that sits right between like Watts, Compton.
Okay.
There's a city called Southgate and another city called Paramount.
Nice.
But mainly it's known for a lot of Watts and Compton inhabitants moving there to kind of get away from what's going on there. But then think about that dynamic.
Well,
you got these people all coming to come get away, but they're all coming here. And
so growing up in Linwood, was it feeling like threatening? You know what I'm saying?
50-50. Like, you grow up with a lot of these people, so a lot of them are friends, from childhood and stuff like that. Then I grew up with like a great neighborhood of kids that was like literally a 12 boys, like that ranged from like, let's say all 7 years apart. But between that, we're all different ages,
For sure.
So we had each other's backs, which was great. You know what I mean?
Are you
like
still in connection with? Like,
a lot of them, yeah.
Are they still in the biz too?
A couple of them. Actually, I have a friend, Nate Holston. It's my guy. He's an actor as well.
Yeah.
And he's all over. He just did like a Brooks billboard. Like so like coming on the 110, like you'll see his ad like right there, and like every time I see it, I trip out. I'm like, yo, and I'm just fucked up because my camera like broke because I dropped my phone. Yeah. And I be wanting to take a picture, like, oh my dog, but. Yeah, I don't catch it quick enough. But yeah, that's my dude. Like, literally, we've known each other since we was like 6-7 years old. And yeah, he's amazing.
So growing up in Linwood, when was the first time you were like, oh shit, music is something I want to go into as my career?
As my career?
Where was that switch that was like, I'm good at it.
Oh, well.
But two, this could be my career.
Okay, so my father was a musician. Well, he is. He's still a musician. Like, he's a musician. Like, that's what he's done all his life.
Oh, your pops was?
Yeah, he moved out here to do music with his group. Like, he's from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Born in New Jersey first. He's from Newark, New Jersey. Yep. But then he moved to Cleveland when he was like a couple of years old.
Okay.
And he was raised there ever since. But yeah, he had a singing group in Ohio. They were like really popular.
Like the Temptations, like that type of shit?
That type of stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Dead ass. And so,
okay, pops.
Yeah, he was getting it cracking, bro. And he came out here, moved out here. Things didn't happen a certain way. The rest of them left, and he's the only one that stayed. And he met my mom. They met. Boom, I come.
How'd your parents meet?
I think they went to like a school or something, like it's like a trade school or something like that with each other. And they
high school sweethearts?
Not high school, like kind of college.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, that's how they met, and then I came and
Yeah. So your dad influenced you
musically,
to,
yes.
Follow the family business, if you will.
Technically, yeah. And then that's another thing I have. Later we discovered when I was about 20 something, like in my early 20s. I literally just turned 40 yesterday.
You just turned 40 yesterday.
Yeah.
Come on now. Man. Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. I feel great.
Fuck yeah,
great,
baby.
Bro. I feel amazing.
You don't look 40. You look younger than me.
A lot of people say that, and I'm grateful for that. I think the only thing that gives it off is grays here and there. But
dude. I think it's the energy, bro. Because you just bring good vibes. So I met Willie. Can I call you Willie?
Yes, sir. Of course.
I met him at a penthouse party right down the street. And it goes hand in hand. It's a penthouse as well as like a music studio, right?
Yes, sir.
And I met
I'm really
him.
Good friends with those guys.
Him and his boys were sitting on the couch, and me and my drunk funny self, I just started doing my stand-up routine.
Yeah,
and
it was great. It was great,
and they loved it.
Yeah,
and my friends were like, "Please don't do that. They're gonna get mad at you." And I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, man.
And we had a good time.
We've been cool ever since.
Yeah, bro. He's finally come to a comedy show tomorrow night.
Yeah, I told him. I was just telling you in the car. Yeah, we're actually coming.
I need it in writing this time.
Because I promised him like twice and I didn't show up, but we've been busy in the studio for sure, right? So yeah.
So do you mainly record at that penthouse, or you're in the studio, or?
Oh no, penthouse. Like I'm really good friends with Johnny and
Yeah.
the other guy that's there. His name is Gary. He's a really really great guy. So sometimes they just let me come there and I chill with my friends and we smoke.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, they just let me hang out. I've been on them for years.
That's what I want to talk about too. So big weed guy, right?
Yeah, totally.
Do you smoke every day?
Totally.
Do you wake and bake?
Sometimes.
Because personally, I smoke weed because it makes me enjoy food more. I cannot be productive on it. Sure. I cannot do work. I can't work out, which I'm a big fan of.
Right.
And so what's the correlation of weed? Does it make you think differently in order to produce better, to write better? Or like how has weed impacted your career?
It definitely helps. I would say that it's somewhat of like a relaxation mechanism. You know what I mean? Sometimes as musicians and creatives, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know you're an actor, dog. Like it's a creative world.
For sure.
I mean, so sometimes you can overthink what you're doing sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, musically, I like to use it for music sometimes because, and I don't have to necessarily. Some if inspiration comes, I have the talent, whatever it comes, right? But yeah, a lot of the times I like doing it with being in that state because it allows me to not really have any inhibitions, if any even want to draw up. If that makes any sense.
So it blocks out the inhibitions and you're dialed in instead of getting your head and emotions coming up.
It allows me to zone out better.
When was the first time you smoked weed?
It's funny. I actually was kind of like late.
8 years old?
No, late. Like it was late. I mean, at least opposed to most friends that I have.
Yeah.
I started at like 18, bro.
18?
Yeah. I started doing a lot of crazy shit at 18, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you lose your virginity?
18.
Oh, it's just a golden year,
yeah,
baby.
So what it was like I was just this guy that wanted to kind of like just really respect my parents and their wishes of me being younger than 18.
Okay.
So they made a thing about me being 18 and being able to do damn near whatever I want. So I waited. Like,
respect.
All right, let's go. You know what I mean?
So on July 6th,
I kind of went.
On July 6th, you were just a fucking Energizer bunny.
Yeah, I kind of went
joining your mouth, just humping the door.
No, it wasn't crazy like that. This guy's crazy. But I definitely, when it comes to like getting life experience, I definitely dove in after 18. No question.
For sure.
Yeah, no question. I mean, but I experienced a lot of like street stuff prior to 18. So I kind of had no choice. Like I was around like certain things.
Yeah, so like growing up, because personally, I didn't smoke, drink, do cocaine or anything of that until I was 21.
Right.
I didn't even know what cocaine was, dude.
Right.
I grew up in Rhode Island. Not that like I was sheltered from like, yeah, I'd like it wasn't around my like high school or anything like that. Yeah, for sure. But like you must have had a lot of temptations growing up.
Oh yeah,
that close. That like
around. A lot of that stuff was around.
So that your parents their words meant so much that you were like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah, totally. Plus, my father was a guy who like he got out of jail and came back home and like straight narrow and really upped it and like like we leveled up. Like so, it was kind of like, yeah, I don't really have an excuse when I have a dad who was literally a whole felon come out of jail.
Yeah.
First of all, do half the time he was supposed to do because
good behavior.
Yeah, he's just great. He's amazing. He's just a sick dude, like crazy brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he just knows how to apply himself and just make things like something out of like nothing type person. Like
for sure,
I get a lot of it from him. You know what I mean? So
you still have a good relationship?
Oh, amazing relationship. So the thing is that to see that as an example, you kind of want to honor that. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna be a fuck up when you fucking changed their life, literally.
Yeah.
To be back here to see me. So let me go do certain things that you may not agree with at the age that you agree that it's okay to do it. Cool. Yeah. So let me go do that.
Fuck
so once that happened, you know what I mean? So once that happened, I really dove into life. The cool part about him though was that cool part about both of my parents, honestly, was that they did not they were not against promoting me going to experience life. So it wasn't like you can do whatever you want, but we're not gonna like it. Like they were like, go do it. Try it all out.
Go do it.
Yeah, that was the cool part.
I think that's personally the best aspect
Yeah.
or kind of ideology when it comes to like parenting is like if you shelter your kids, it's like touching a hot stove. They're gonna want to do it even more.
100%. Yeah.
So let them figure out for themselves
yeah,
with some sense of guidance.
1000%.
Like I don't want kids. I want kids someday, not anytime soon. That's my relationship ended in November. That's a whole nother topic.
Right.
But yeah, like I think just let them figure out for themselves because like
That's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was scrolling on your Instagram, and you had a very powerful fucking message, and I wanna share it with everyone, and I want you to elaborate on it if you can.
Yeah, no problem.
So you recently tweeted out, "I've learned so much in these years.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest things I've learned to do is be forensic about what this life entails.
Yes, sir.
And one of them is the notion of recognizing where your interests come from.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really yours or are they implanted into you from birth?"
Mm-hmm.
Powerful statement. Can you
it's
just
something
can you
that people
unpack
should
that?
think about? I think it's just a thing. I like to think about the things most people are afraid to think about because it's gonna rock their worlds usually. Like, and the reason why is because like you go through certain things in life where it kind of forces you. Well, a lot of things I went through in life forced me to start thinking like that. So it's kind of like. And for me, since I've been thinking that way, I would never go back. It's the freest way to think. You know what I mean? It's so many, you're not bothered about so much.
Because you know what you're doing is coming from you and there's no other outside influences or perspectives or what your parents thought and whatnot.
Especially if you're keeping your intentions good.
Yeah.
If I'm not hurting you, what's the problem?
Exactly.
That's how I see it. Like, you just have a problem with what I'm doing because you just don't want to see me do it because it makes you uncomfortable. But I'm not personally doing anything to you.
Yeah.
So that's something internal that you have to figure out.
So I'm sorry you feel that way, but don't try to tell me I'm doing something wrong because you don't believe in it or you don't think it's right.
Especially if it's a situation where you're getting judgment from a person who kind of don't even have an idea of the type of lifestyle you live. So you can't even comprehend why this person even thinks this way about this in these circumstances. You can't even comprehend it.
And you're just going to kill yourself trying to comprehend it.
That part. So if they have it handled, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Now, if it's impeding in your life and it's screwing your life up, then have something to say about it.
Yeah.
But if that's not the case, what's the problem? Yeah.
That's me likey.
Yeah.
So what would you say, like, this wisdom, where is it coming from?
Yo,
Were you instilled based on, like, from your parents? Like,
Definitely. But
you read a lot?
Now I do. I didn't read a lot before, but now I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Like self-help or like 50 Shades of Grey shit? What you reading?
I'm into a lot of self-help stuff.
Yeah. Nonfiction.
Me and my friend, we're like really into politics. So
your boy back there?
Yeah, we talk about politics a lot. And here's the thing, bro. I was never that type of guy ever. And I remember one time I was like watching so many YouTubes of just like different like political like issues and shit.
So
like
are you
that.
guys on different sides? Are you in? Like...
There is no side, honestly. We're into it as a whole. There are things we agree with that are more on other sides than others. But we literally just talked about it the other day. I said I'm not gonna call myself this just because I agree with more of their views. I'm not any of it. I don't really.
I hate how it's one side or the other.
That part. That's the thing. That's the thing, bro. Mm-hmm.
Because like,
that's the thing.
To be completely honest, Trump had some good fucking shit.
Let's not talk about it, cause bro, listen,
he had some good financial shit.
Listen, man. We talk about that all the time, bro. All the time. Listen.
It's nice that you can still be friends about it too.
Oh no.
Because people get butthurt and they close their mind and the ears shut off.
No, we agree. We're in agreement.
Oh, you agree on that one?
Oh yeah, we're in agreement.
But I'm sure you disagree sometimes too.
Not really. We see a lot of the same things the same way.
But if you come across a disagreement politically, you don't
Oh, yeah, we could
automatically
definitely-
shut it down.
Oh,
no, it's my way or the
no,
highway.
no,
You at least
no.
hear them out.
That's why we have an amazing friendship, and
Yeah.
because we have grown to be men that know how to respect the other person's like views
Yeah.
that works for them, even if it doesn't work for you. We know how to exist still without it being an issue. Like, why would it be an issue? Why would I look at you differently as a whole human being existing just because I don't agree with you on this one thing? That's pretty fucking
You're gonna ruin a
crazy.
fucking friendship
That's
or
so
whatnot.
crazy to me, bro. Like, that's so crazy to me.
And I used to think like that when Trump was
So
in
did
office.
I. So did I.
Dude, when Trump was in office, some of the shit he would say, like I would post on my story and
Oh,
be like,
wow.
if you vote for Trump, unfollow me.
He's one of us,
I
bro.
would say that. I would
He's
literally
one of
say
us.
that shit. And
one of
then
us.
like people would unfollow me and like my closest friends would be like,
Yeah.
yo, bro, like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
think
it's
that
crazy.
way
It's
or vice versa
crazy.
too. And it's just like,
It's crazy.
why are you letting something that doesn't really matter between our relationship
Yes, sir.
fuck it up? So now I'm just more
1000%.
accepting, and the less you post about it to be an entertainment, bro.
Come on,
If you
bro.
post about politics,
Man.
someone's gonna be upset, and you could lose a
Yeah.
job off of it.
Yeah.
You could lose a friend off of it because
Yep.
people feel that so passionately about it.
Yeah, and I don't think it's, especially if you're not directly involved, I don't think you should be that
There's
passionate
not
about
even
it.
there's not even
Yes.
there's no
Yeah.
fucking point in posting
It should just be a
about it, right, LJ?
conversation. It literally
There's
should
no
just be a
there's no
conversation,
there's
bro.
no
Yeah.
verbal
Yeah, it should just be a conversation.
yeah.
That's all it should be. At least between people like us, like that we're out here doing this type of shit, and people are
Yeah.
working like we're not in the offices trying to make those decisions. I don't think we should be that passionate about it.
No.
But if you have views, stick to your views. But yeah, I'm not gonna not like you because you don't match my view.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
crazy.
next topic, abortion.
That's- Yo, that was sick monkey wrench, right? Oh my
plot
God.
twist.
Plot twist. Hilarious.
So what are some of your biggest inspirations like growing up? Because you said you worked with all of them, bro. Busta
Right.
Rhymes, J. Cole, Kendrick. Like,
Yeah.
who was your favorite to work with? I was watching the BET Awards the other night, actually, and Busta Rhymes was the honor of the
Man of Honor,
night,
right?
the
Yeah.
legendary award.
Mhm.
Which I forgot how many fucking hits this motherfucker has.
Yeah. Yes, hits.
So like, where are your inspirations coming from?
woo.
And
Like,
what are your end goals and dreams from those inspirations? Like, do you want
it's
to
a
win a Grammy?
lot. I mean, it would be nice to win a Grammy. I'm not really. It's whatever. I fuck with the Grammys, but I just like creating, dog. Like I don't really like. This is what it is, Marco. I'm being honest. So I've had I've had so many friends in this game that we've came up together and
Yeah.
things like that. And I've been nominated for, I want to say 2 or 3 Grammys. They didn't win, but I've been nominated. Even it's cool to even have the little, the certificate to show that you're nominated. I have, like, it's cool. I have it.
Hey,
right?
bro, that's fucking the top of the game, bro. That's
No,
sick
it
as
is.
fuck.
It's
Don't
a
downplay that.
No, not at all, for sure, right? But here's the thing.
It ain't a VMA, bro.
Yeah, you crazy. Yo, no, but this is what I'm saying, dog. Like, I got all of that stuff not thinking about it. You see what I mean?
Okay, now we're diving into the law of attraction, and you want what you like. The less you think about something, the less desperate you want it. It naturally comes to you.
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, one thing for sure, man, like, it was at one point where I was focused on that stuff, and I was busting my ass, and it was other people getting placements and other people getting those awards that were peers. No hate, just more so like, damn.
Why?
Fuck, why
What
not
am I
me?
doing wrong?
Bingo, right? So I said, you know what? Let me just work on making like innovative shit, like next level shit, I did that and I continue to do that. And as I continue to do it and more opportunities naturally came, this is a true story. I got my first plaque with Schoolboy Q. Shout out to Schoolboy Q.
Oh, we got someone has her tutu in her purse, folks. We're gonna cut this story real quick. Developing news: a tutu is in a purse in a silver Corolla, and she found it. Okay, back to the story.
So
back to the story.
So, you know, shout out to Schoolboy Q. I got my first plaque with him. He went gold with his first album, Oxymoron. I did the title track on it.
Let's go.
So that was dope, right? So once I got that first one, that's when it kind of drove me to kind of like, be one of those guys like, I want to get so many plaques, yada, 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 right? So then, like I said, once I checked myself, I was like, you know what, bro? Chill the fuck out. Like, just work. Just be dope and just get doper and doper. Yeah, right? So after that happened, literally, dog, like I want to say it was like last year. So this is, let's just say time-wise, this is from like 2016 to 2022.
Okay.
2022, I literally took the time and say, so I want to say which I got a certification last year. I forget which one I got last year, but something came last year, and I was like, oh shit, I got a plaque for this. That's cool.
What do you mean certificate? Like a lifeguard cert? Like what?
No, so whatever I worked on, another album went platinum or gold. Yeah, something happened last year.
Okay.
And I was like, oh shit, that's dope. So when that happened, I was like, how many do I have now? Bro, I looked up, I had 8. I was like, yo.
You've been in the studio too long, you're not even paying attention.
Yeah, nah, for real though. For real. Like that's literally how I work, bro. Like I'm for real like a groundhog, bro. No pun intended, like, cause I'm a big guy, but you know. But
February's second came early.
Yeah, but you know, like, yeah, that's how I see it. I like to zone out like that, bro. I don't really concentrate on that stuff. And like I said, I have seen peers where they've been a little down because, you know, they weren't a part of those like talks or circles, you know, amongst other peers. You know, we're posting stuff and, you know, and some of these guys are like really good friends of mine. And I'm like, I don't want to see you feel like that. Like they're telling me, you know, it's great because it's like they're complimenting me at the same time. But it's kind of like, oh man, but you know, you got that. And I'm like, yeah, but I wasn't concentrating on it, bro. Like, just be dope. Like, just do sick, dope shit. Just try to do next level shit that's gonna change the game. That might try to change, like, just whatever. Like, just work on a piece of energy that's gonna fucking shift some shit in this culture.
Yeah.
That's all I've tried to do. And literally, by the grace of God, I've been able to do that a lot. Granted, I'm not the most famous, but one thing's for sure, in the game, I'm very, very, very well respected. You see what I'm saying? So because of those reasons.
But you don't care about that shit.
To the point of almost, I would say, a tastemaker. And I love that. Like, that's amazing. Like, I think that's amazing that people see me that way. Because that's how I attack my craft. But I feel that if that's what you do and you feel like that's your gift, that's how you should attack it as well.
Yeah.
You shouldn't think about the other shit. And the reason why I say it is because when I fell in love with music, I didn't fall in love with music because of the Grammys. You see what I mean? I didn't fall in love with music because of plaques. Once I fell in love with music, I found out about that later. I was like, oh, you can get that for being good? Dope.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But when I fell in love with music, it had nothing to do with that.
You love the process so much.
Yeah, bro. So why would I let that be contingent on however you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. So that's not crazy, but you know what I mean? It's just
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Because too many people in entertainment itself, I think, are focused on the finish line,
yeah,
rather than the journey.
Yeah, and then it's like I said,
it's cliche to say, but it's actually very much more difficult to
1,000%.
focus on that.
1,000%, bro. And the thing is that, like, sometimes I'm online and I see other peers that talk so reckless. Like, this is rap still, you know what I mean? So, you know, so. You know, it's rap. It's like WWE, right? So, and that's just I'm like I said, I'm just one of these guys. I'm just not convinced by none of that shit. Because I'm a real musician at the end of the day. Even though then I come from like a real place where like real shit happens, and like I have real friends that died. So it's kind of like it's not real beef. Like you get what I mean, bro? So it's kind of like but anyway. So I see people pop their shit online. It's not even necessarily about me or nothing. It's just in general. And I'm just like, yo, the ego, you haven't even done that much. While I'm sitting here not even acting like that with all of this shit behind me. I haven't even bought these plaques. How about that, bro? That's what I'm trying to say. I haven't even bought these plaques. Because I literally just realized last year how many I had.
Yeah.
This is the truth, bro. A total truth, bro.
Well, do you think in this flexing day and age and social
Oh,
media and stuff,
yeah.
do you think that would help you?
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm just nice.
Okay.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, I've done too much to be concerned about that. Like, in real life. Like, me putting it on, like even all the stories that you see me doing, I'm only doing it because people care about that shit.
Doesn't it suck how social media is such a big aspect?
Yeah,
of
it's
like,
crazy. How people, like, view you and shit, right?
Yeah.
It's
and
crazy,
like, you
bro.
judge, you judge yourself, like, why didn't this photo get this many likes? And like, why am I not getting as many views as this guy and whatnot? And it's like, oh, I should be there. And you compare yourself constantly
1,000%.
instead of just putting your fucking face to the fucking keyboard in that essence and just fucking doing your shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you play any instruments?
Piano?
You play piano?
Piano.
Classically
Not like the
trained?
crazy-
Could you?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you how.
Can
I
you
learned
read
it.
music?
I can read music, but I can't read it and play at the same time. I'm way too slow for that. But I can read it and tell you exactly what note it is. Like, I can do that for sure.
Quick story about the piano. I bought a keyboard because as a party trick, I wanted to learn Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles. And I learned it on one hand. And so whenever I go to... and I learned it just in my right hand. You know why? And it's a cool party trick. But I really want to learn piano. But you have to have so much patience.
Yeah, to like
to
really
learn
get
piano.
super good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm good enough to where if somebody put a song on, I can find the note and start playing. But it's
sick,
not.
dude.
But it's not crazy. I can like play chords.
Yeah.
Maybe finger a couple keys. But I know people that are like fucking Mozart on that shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not there.
So when composing music, what does that entail? Is that beats or is it piano? Like what? Or composing for J.R. Smith's project?
Oh, it was all of that, bro. It was, yeah, you know, different scenes had different moods, like I said earlier. So it's like some scenes were classical, where it was piano and things like that. One of my partners, Orion, aka Alan, my boy, shout out to him.
Shout out Orion.
Yeah, big shout out. He's the classically trained pianist. So a lot of the things we worked on that needed that, that's where he comes in.
Okay.
Going crazy, you know what I mean? So. Yeah, but all of us in general, I'm just a crazy idea guy. So like if I hear, I think strings should be here, piano to the left. I'm just one of those guys. I'm one of the, those type of guys.
That's crazy to even like think about like starting from scratch on composition. Is that how you call
compositions.
it? And like thinking this needs that.
Yes, sir.
That that's a gift. You can't teach that. I feel.
Yeah, you exactly.
You can't teach it.
You pull it out of nowhere, bro. You pull it out of nowhere. It's a great thing. I love it. Like, it's the craziest shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's the wildest shit ever. And sometimes to listen back to it, you're like, what the fuck? I did this? A lot of it, and that's what I mean.
You surprise yourself?
Much music. Bro, I made so much music, Marco. Like, I don't think you understand. I have computers that's crashed that I haven't heard, with hundreds of beats I haven't heard in years. Like, that's how much music I've made over these years, bro. To where, till this day, at the level that I am, if something's so crazy, we just cut a record last week. And we've been doing music since we were 22 years old, bro. And we were like, yo, this is fucking crazy, bro. And that's what we've been making.
And that's why you do it. And that's why you're in the biz. Because like those moments.
Yeah, bro.
When you surprise yourself?
Yeah, man. We made a wild ass record, bro. So crazy, bro.
So before you go in the studio, before we wrap up here, before you go in the studio, what's your is there a pregame ritual of do you have a couple shots? Do you smoke?
Smoke.
Do you drink before you go in?
No, I like to drink during the process.
Okay.
And it's not even like a heavy drink either, like like a mixer type thing, like vodka and cranberry type thing. But
shout out Tito's.
Something super light though, like nothing crazy. I'm not taking a full straight shot of nothing. Like that's out. I'm not gonna be fucked up in the studio. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we smoke. I'm a smoker, so I like to be stoned.
But do you feel the differences of weed, like sativa, hybrid, indica? Because
Totally.
personally, I do. I never thought I did. I thought I just got high.
No.
And hungry, but sativa, dude, makes me actually
Yeah.
Social.
Yeah. I'm surprised that do you have
Super Silver Haze is my favorite.
Have you tried smoking sativa before working out?
I think I associate weed with a sense of relaxing and just not laziness, just unproductivity.
Right.
That I can't, because my buddies work out high all the time. And they're like, yeah, bro, I lose count of reps. It's fucking great.
I mean, when I've actually tried it, and it was like pretty fucking cool. Bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll do yoga.
It's almost like you're working out on a cloud, bro.
Really?
It's crazy. Yeah.
So I got a question. I love shrooms.
Oh my god.
But have you ever taken shrooms?
Dog, I had some with y'all that night. What do you mean?
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
I had some with y'all that night. That night when we was at the penthouse?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love chocolate mushroom just because I got a sweet tooth.
Exactly. No, because he gave me some. What is he talking about? Like, that's the funny part. Like, this guy, bro. Yeah, bro. Big ass chunk too. Like, it's crazy. I love it. Makes your personally creatively, like writing, and like it makes your brain think on. To be honest, I took 2 squares before this. That's funny.
I just love because you drink less. Like, not that I rely on any substance to do anything socially
not at all.
or work.
No.
But it doesn't, like, you don't need shoes to fucking run, but it helps.
It's like this. Like, people always, in the regular working world, they're all, oh, I'm always jittery before these meetings. Well, maybe if you pop a fucking chocolate square, you will be, you're going to fly through that meeting, bro. Like, dude, and ace that presentation. Bro, I used to work at I was at a weed dispensary in Woodland Hills, and I'm not gonna lie, this
you worked there, or you were just visiting?
Well, I was working there to do a PD, like it's called a PAD, where I still had a name, so like this company was allowing me to kind of go there to kind of promote their brand because I had a name. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So I was attached, whatever. So I'm there one day, and then I see like these business people. I was only there for like 2 hours, you know what I mean? But it was like a lunchtime rush hour.
Yeah.
And dog, it was so many suits that walked up in there. And I was like, they get it. They get it. They get it. And it was like a high-end store too. So it wasn't like this like hole in the wall. It was like a real ritzy one. So yeah, it was refreshing. I think it was around the first time it was kind of legal out here. It was a few years back. It wasn't like recent. It's done.
I think shrooms are gonna be legal.
No, it's going. They already sell it. They already sell some in like smoke shops.
Oh really? Like low key. LJ, you like shrooms? No, never done them. You never done shrooms? You also don't have a tattoo. Is that true?
But just pop like a little cap.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude.
Not even... Oh, got you.
What do you mean you never passed weed? You don't never smoked weed? Dude, one chocolate, you're not seeing shit though. That's why people are afraid. My mom was afraid.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
A couple chocolates, and she doesn't drink. All she does is like a little chocolate mushroom.
Yeah, but it really, like, you've noticed the difference in your mood. You notice that night, bro, I was feeling so good. So good. And I woke up the next morning like, like,
because you're not hungover.
Like, yeah, bro. I felt so good.
But to me, there's nothing like, just like you and we, there's nothing like some alky. It's nothing like some alcohol.
Yeah. So, everybody has I know friends that's like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rapid fire before we go. When you're high, do you get the munchies?
Not really.
Not really. Is it because you smoke so much that it's just like,
I think so. And then usually when I'm smoking, I'm usually creating. So
you're so locked in that.
Yeah. Like I usually get hungry way after I'm done making whatever I'm making.
Do you like cereal?
Love cereal.
What's your favorite cereal?
Between Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Let's go, CTC, baby. That's mine.
You know what I'm saying? It's between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles? Oh, we are in West Hollywood. That's funny, bro. Favorite fast food?
Favorite fast food? I might have to go with Jack in the Box.
Really? A little crack in the butt? Why?
Yeah. It's easy. That's why. It's easy,
bro,
simple,
to be completely
and it's good
honest,
enough.
I got high last night and I ordered Jack in the Box.
Yeah, it's easy,
they have this spicy chicken wrap on the menu.
Exactly.
That, woo, baby. I have to wear
tight. My man gets egg rolls. I get tacos.
You got the mini tacos? Did you try the mini churros?
Oh, yeah, they're fire.
They're fire. The 5-pack, I'll eat all 5. I don't care.
Exactly. It's quick.
And then what else we got? Favorite book? Because I read a lot of nonfiction.
48 Laws of Power.
What is it called?
48 Laws of Power.
48 Laws of Power by who?
Robert Greene.
And is it life changing?
Oh, it's totally. Hey,
You know it.
hey.
That when you look
It's-
up hillbilly in the dictionary,
It's that guy.
that was that guy. You can't see him right now, folks, but woo!
Yeah.
Have you read How to Influence and Influence People by Dale Carnegie?
No, I haven't.
That is a life-changing book. It's the best book, in my opinion. Have you read it, LJ?
I gotta check that
It will
out.
change your life in remembering people's names, showing a genuine interest in other people, giving honest and sincere appreciation, just the basic laws of business and selling
Yeah.
that you apply to your natural day-to-day life, and people remember you, bro. Think about if someone meets you for the first time, remembers your name.
1000%.
You feel fucking, because the number one
Oh,
sound,
shit.
the number one, he took the time to remember. Dude, it's life changers. But 40 laws of power, 48?
48 Laws of Power.
And
Robert Greene.
Robert Greene. All right, favorite movie?
Minority Report.
Minority Report. Who is that? Denzel?
Tom Hanks. No,
I'm
no,
an
no,
actor.
no.
I don't know the fuck.
No, not Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Oh, really?
Steven Spielberg produced and
Okay.
directed it.
Are you watching any TV shows right now?
Yeah, I actually am. I mean, Curb is my favorite show of all time, so that's
Let's
number
go.
one. Yeah, Larry David is the GOAT. Like, let's not even talk about it. Like, Larry fucking David. Like,
Curb's
what are we
fucking funny,
talking
but I
about?
didn't like Seinfeld.
Yeah?
I didn't.
I love Seinfeld, bro.
I didn't really like Seinfeld.
You know why I
bro.
love Seinfeld? Because it was so subtle. It was so subtle, bro.
Like, what character was your favorite on that?
I mean, off top, George.
Yeah.
And it's Larry, and that's funny because it's based off Larry.
George Costanza?
It's based off of Larry David.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His actual, like, personality, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I only watched a couple episodes, but
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he acts literally just like Larry David on the show.
Yeah. Do you like The Office?
I just got into The Office. My boy Juice.
Oh,
shout
a
out.
little late there, pal.
My boy, very late. Oh my gosh. But my boy Juice, like, he loves The Office. He loves The Office like I love Curb.
Okay.
And so he just got me into The Office, and
So you
Jesus
quote Curb.
Christ. Oh, I quote Curb.
So it's your going to bed show. They took Office off Netflix, and
Yes,
like
everything.
now I have
Curb
to
is
like
everything
fall
for
asleep
me.
my own thoughts. It's weird.
Yeah, no, Office is hilarious, bro. Oh my God. It's hilarious. I missed out on a lot, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I missed
Dude,
out.
Office, the UK one, I didn't really understand. I don't like Ricky Gervais. Oh, before
no?
we go, dude, so comedy and music, you think there's
Yeah,
a
I
big
love-
correlation there, and you love fucking comedy.
I love comedy.
Who are some of your favorite comics?
Stand-up comedians?
Yeah.
Or just
Stand-up comedy.
stand-up comedy, definitely Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, bro.
Love Bill Burr.
Dude, and Bill Burr says some racist shit.
All the time. I mean, but I'm not pressed.
That's what
by
I
all
read,
that
dude.
shit,
I said
yeah.
some stuff, and some of my
was
my
funny.
stuff is like, cross the line, like my white boy.
But we
Shut
do it-
up!
But you see what I'm saying? We do it too in our. I mean, if you're a comedian and you're like willing to push the line, you're gonna go there. Like,
Exactly.
Dave Chappelle does it all, bro. He says racist shit about every race.
Yeah, and there should be no censorship in comedy.
Yeah.
You're going to a comedy show,
Yeah.
and you're gonna sit there and be offended?
Yeah,
Like, still got your money.
that part, and
It's
yeah.
it.
So I would say Chappelle, Bill Burr, Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans, bro, he's my
Fuck
boy.
yeah.
Damon's my boy. I brought him to Barney's one time.
Damon
'cause
Wayans
we were
is
just talking about
amazing,
supplements and shit.
bro.
I met him at La Mesa, and he was like, "Bro, you got a good body, no homo and shit." And we came in, we were talking about like different supplements I take, and we met here and exchange info and stuff about like which supplements. And yeah, bro, dude, he's really
That's
funny, dude.
fucking cool,
Malibu's
bro.
Most Wanted
Bro,
when he
he's
plays the hard one.
No, he didn't play the hard one. That wasn't him. That wasn't him in the
Oh,
movie.
I'm talking about Damian Wayans. You're talking about the guy in White Chicks?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
We're talking about Damian Wayne. We're talking about Little Damon's father. His
Oh,
dad.
okay.
Yeah.
There's 7 of them. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But no, he's funny too.
Damian's funny,
oh my
too.
God, he's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Oh, you're talking about Damian Wayne.
Yeah, I'm talking about Damian.
Gotcha. No, he was funny in that movie.
In
But
Malibu's Most
I
Wanted?
know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Exactly.
But no, he's talking about his uncle. I'm talking about his uncle.
Oh, My Wife and Kids.
My Wife and
My
Kids.
Wife and Kids. That
Yes,
show
sir.
is funny as
But no,
fuck.
Damian Wayans is funny.
Damian is funny.
He's funny. Yeah, for sure. So that I love the Wayans family. That's why I even know
yeah.
the nephews, the kid. I know the
Oh,
whole
really?
thing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. So they're in so how I look at them, they're in my top of like comedy of all time. Too.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
in my top 5.
Hell yeah, bro.
The whole Wayans family, Chappelle, Bill Burr. I have to put Larry David in there just as a comedic genius.
Yeah,
like Larry David, but he's
diversity
like,
purposes.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy.
Yeah. Well, before we go, do you want to plug anything?
Just my Instagram, Ichiban Don. That's ICHIBANDON.
And what's Shogun all about?
Shogun is the alias.
The alias?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
The alias of the alias.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like Jay-Z's Jigga / Hove, like that type of thing. So
dope. Well, follow Ichiban Don.
Oh, and A Room Full of Mirrors.
A
that's
Room
the
Full
group.
of Mirrors.
Yes, sir. That's the group
Oof.
that I'm in, featuring
cool.
myself, the greatest battle rapper of all time, Daylight, Punch of TDE. You know, he's basically a big mastermind, and he's just the greatest guy in the world. Lyric Michelle, Early Riser, my dog Juice, and my dog Nico Deshaun. And yeah, man, we're doing a lot of great things here, man.
Hell
a
yeah,
lot
bro.
of great things, dog.
I just appreciate you coming on. I just learned so much about you. And we need to hang out.
No, we definitely do again.
More
we
for
had
sure.
Yeah, we had a great time the last time. So yeah, man.
Seriously. Shout out one more time. Monsters, Rainstorm, best pre-workout in the biz. Happy Dad, Purple Banter, LJ Katya, Barney's Beanery, and AJ. Thanks for having us. Ichiban Don, it was a pleasure.
All the cameras, thank you.
All the cameras, baby.
My guy.
Thank you very much, bro. Sign now, baby. Until the last drop.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. Chilling at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove. Rocking fake J's, praying that nobody knows. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day.